Wagwan YouTube. Hey, body. This is your friendly neighborhood sorcerer, alchemist, occultist, personal, spiritual, intuitive consultant, ShanGO, Real Deal Ray. How to guarantee you get a kick ass psychic or spiritual consultation. Now, the caveat with this simple advice is only good if you're dealing with somebody who is authentic and actually performing the services of who I just mentioned for you. That's the only way this actual advice. But it actually this advice just works all the way around. Years ago, I was a cab driver. I picked up this one gentleman. He was a stunt driver and a stunt man, and we got into this conversation. And he was talking about how I don't even know how we got onto the subject of racing, but somehow the subject came up that if you're in a race car and you're whooping around the corner real fast and the car starts sliding to the outskirts like you're going to just smack into the wall and burst into flames, the first thing they teach you, don't look at the wall. Keep your eyes on the track. And then, of course, they teach you the other physical, mechanical movements that you do behind the wheel to get the car to not do that. But number one, don't look at the wall. If you look at the wall, you're going to smack into the wall. So the advice here is when approaching somebody for a consultation or like a reading or whatnot, meditate on the question first. You know why? Because the secret of this whole shit is you actually have the whole power within you as far as the power of your questions. I'm going to quote Tony, Mr. Ed Robbins. You know what I'm saying? He even says it a lot. Change your questions, change your life. Like the power of your questions, the quality of your questions determines the quality of your life. And if you think about it, they say language constructs your reality. And that goes for the language in your head as well as what's coming out of it. Also, at the same time, language reflects your consciousness. So you know what I'm saying? It also will let somebody know who knows what they're looking for, where you're at. There's been time after time I've had to stop clients. I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Why don't we reframe this question? You got to remember, you have this thing called a reticular activation system. And it's basically like a heat-seeking mechanism. And whatever information you give it, that's what it's going to go after. So if you ask questions like, why does this always happen to me? Or, why am I like this? And so forth. It's going to answer the question directly. It's like that robot that doesn't know the difference. It takes everything literally. So it's, well, because you're a fucking idiot, or because of this, or because of that, So the quality of your question is definitely going to reflect the real power is in the question more so than the answer. Okay, let's get that out there right now. The other day I was in a coffee shop and I was sitting by the window and there was this fly and he kept trying to get out and he kept smacking the glass, smacking the glass, smacking the glass, smacking the glass, and a foot and a half to the right, the door is like wide open. You know what I'm saying? And the guy was looking at that whole. I was just watching him for a second. I'm like, yo, this is exactly how we as people do ourselves. You know, what if you asked a different question as opposed to how can I get through this glass? How can I get through this glass? Like, is there another way out? you know. But anyways, bringing it right back, meditate on your question first. That I can't emphasize that enough, people. Meditate on your question, and because that's where the true power is. So I just want to drop that little bit of something on y'all, and I hope all y'all are well out there. And I'll be speaking with you soon. Two fingers up, split in the middle. Peace.